Now we're ready for this?
No.
We can do this?
We can do this the hard way or the easy way.
Now you know my way is only the easy way. There's one option, my option. Alright. What is something multiplication is good for? Who can tell me the basics of multiplication? You can turn around and look at that little thing if you want. What does it say?
Whole numbers.
Whole numbers? No. We're going to decimals.
Oh.
Not yet, but we're going to get there.
Right there, right behind. What's it good for?
So looking at it, just looking at it from here, what do you think it's good for? Shortcuts? Okay. A lot of people see harder math as harder math, as something more difficult. But it is here to help us. If I gave you a whole bunch of jelly beans, and I said count every single one of these jelly beans, or if I said make them into piles of 10, and then count them out, what happens if you get through and you're up to like 78 and you've lost count and you got to start all over again, right? So if I say make them into piles of 10, then you can make individual piles of 10, and when you're done, go back through and multiply. Whereas if I said start counting at 1 and just make one giant pile, if you lose count, or if I come up and start poking you and you lose concentration, now you got to start all over again. Multiplication helps us with stuff like that. Multiplication helps us when we have to do large projects. If I was going to make a building like this, and I knew every single room was going to be the exact same, I needed 7 pieces of drywall and 2 windows and this and that. Well, I don't want to necessarily walk through the whole building and go, okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to the next room, 8, 9, 10, 11, and so forth. But if I know they're all the same, then I go, okay, I need 7 pieces of drywall per room, and I have 6 rooms. So I need 7 drywalls times 6 rooms. I need 42 sheets of drywall. It's situations like that. But there are tricks, right? Anything ever multiplied by 0 is 0. Anything, every single time, no matter what, it is multiplied by 0, the answer is 0. Every single time.
Me too. Now, I'm sorry, y'all, but I look like here, like 2 times 12. Actually, if you just go like 12 plus 12 equals out to 24.
That's 2 times 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is when you have multiplication. And that's why anything times 0 is 0. Yeah.
What did I just say?
You're good. 12 plus 12 is 24.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, now, it is 0 because you were asking how many of those do you have. So if I have one Kristen, this is Kristen, with her hair button today, right? Times 0, I have one thing times 0. Technically, I have no things, because I'm telling you that I don't have it. It is a crazy backwards way of telling you that you don't actually have it. It's not really there. But for some reason, it needs to represent something. So like last week when I was sick, I'm supposed to be here, but I was at home dying, so I was not here. So I should have been here, but for some reason I wasn't. So I could actually make a story problem out of me being sick, where you would have to know that you need to multiply me by 0. And that's crazy, and I probably won't ever do that, but that's how something like that would work. Now this is the only crazy thing for multiplication. Anything else you can visually see. Okay. So anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So if you ever tell me differently, I'm going to spider monkey you in the face.
What? How do you spiders monkey someone?
You don't want to know.
Spider monkey someone in the face.
Alright, the next easy one. Anything multiplied by 1 is that number. Meaning, if I have 6 times 1, the answer is 6. If I have 3 times 1, the answer is 3. Now, we discussed this the other day a little bit. How many different ways can you think of to represent multiplication? There's a couple different ways. I can have parentheses. Anything in parentheses is multiplication. I can have a dot, so a number and a number. I can have an X. And I can say times. So there are multiple ways of seeing multiplication. Multiple ways of seeing multiplication? That's hilarious, people. Come on.
No.
Shh. It's still early. I gotta get the ball rolling. Alright, so this is important because you will see all of these ways. So I suggest you flip this paper over because this is going to be yours to keep. Write it on the back. Yeah. On the back. Alright? Any number times 1, if it's like 703, 703 times 1 is 703. Anything times 1 is that number, every time, no matter what. Now if you look at your sheet, there's actually a lot of things repeated. Because look, you've got all the 1s, right? It's got 1 times all the numbers 1 through 12. That next column is 2 times 1. Is there a difference between 1 times 2 and 2 times 1? No, I'll let you know, there's not. So if I've got So if I've got 2 times 1 equals 2, right? 2 times 2 equals 4. What I'm doing when I multiply is I take my base, we're going to call our first number our base. I've got 2 things. I have my 2 buttons. Now the next one, so this is my base, the next one is how many of those bases I have. How many bases. Okay, so I've got 2, so I've got 1 box of 2 things in it. Now I'm going to have 1, 2 boxes of 2 things in it. Okay? Another way of seeing this is in sets. So my first one, I've got a set of 2. I'm now taking that 2 and I'm multiplying it by 2. So I'm going to say that Carrie and I are both going to get 2 of something. I'm going to go to the store. I need 2 for both of us. Both of us are going to get 2. So I need to count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever it is that we're going to share, we need 4 of them total. 2 times 2 is 4. Not 44. It's just 4. Alright? So then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to go 2 times 3. So I'm going to have my pile of 2 things. And I want 3 piles total. Alright, so I've got my 2 things. And I want 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. Right? So I've got my 2 things in a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Now I don't even have to put it in a box. I've got my pile of 2 things. Because sometimes the box can make it more complicated. Now I got to work about a box. I have 3 piles of my 2 things. So next, I'm going to have 2 times 4. Here's my 2 things. And I want 4 piles of things. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 times 4 is 8. Look at that, I made a good 8. I'm proud of myself. Stop laughing at me. I see you. You're trying. Serious face, people. This is multiplication.
Chris, he doesn't mess with you. He said you finally made the 8 right.
I'm still not bald, so I still got one up on him, so. Okay, so we went 2 times 4, right? Now I'm going to start with 3. How many things are in my pile? 3. 3 times blank. Is there a blank there? No, I didn't even write times yet. So there's my 3x, 3 times. We'll say 5. Give me a lot of dots. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, did I do enough? Yeah, okay. Special effects are awesome in this house. So now I have 3 buttons. And I just like calling buttons. Makes me happy.
Make me confused.
We can say bottle caps. But, So I've got 3 buttons. I want 5 piles of buttons. So now I've got 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. What is it? 15.
It's not 16.
You're just being a butt. What did I do over here? What did I just do with those plus signs? I lined them up. I added them up. Wait a minute, I thought we were multiplying. But you just said I added them up. Do I have a plus sign? What is that? Yes. So when you are multiplying, are you also adding? Yes. Because I could tell you to add up all these 3's, or I could tell you to multiply 3 times 5. So multiplication also aids in the fight to save the earth, because we lose less paper. We are the world.
I got that on right now.
And we save less ink, right? Because I didn't have to write out all these numbers. Do we see that when we're multiplying, we're making piles of things? Do we see that? Is class almost over? No, it's not. It's not. Okay, all right. Okay, so in multiplying, we are making piles of things. Let's see, what else?
6. Let's see.
6? You can't just shout out numbers. Okay, so we're going to go through this though. So what is 2 times 2?
4.
What is 2 times 3? 2 times 4.
10.
Oh wait, I was joking. Oh no, I'm kidding. Oh no, wait. Wait, don't beat me. Okay, 2 times 6? 2 times 7?
16.
I'm not there yet. Calm down.
That just means your class knows what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, because they're my class. My class is automatically smarter than everyone else's class.
Not
It's my
second
class.
period.
There's a difference in smart and cocky. Cocky doesn't get you very far in my book. As some of them have found out. Okay. So that was 2's. 3. What is 3 times, look at this marker, this is a nice marker. 3 times 1? 3 times 2?
9. 12.
Oh, voices are getting quieter. 3 times 6? People don't know these ones so much.
21.
There it is.
24, 37,
Hot damn.
36.
She said,
Make it fast. But you write it slow.
Beautiful. Math is a beautiful thing.
No, it's not.
Shut up. We love math.
No.
It'll make you feel better. You know, actually, I know this is going to sound crazy, but you know when you're upset, right? And you're upset and you don't want anybody to talk to you and you wobble in your bubble, right? It is a proven fact that when you intentionally laugh, you increase the endorphins in your system, like the stuff that makes you laugh anyway, and then you actually start laughing, and it makes you happier.
But
So together, right now, we're all gonna start laughing.
The thing to make you laugh would be the same thing to make you cry.
That's right.
No, shut up. That's not what we're talking about. Okay, so ready? Everybody laugh.
No.
Do it. Raven! We're laughing. Do it again. Everybody laugh. Do it. Do it. I don't care how you laugh. You can cackle if you want. Can anybody sound like a dolphin? I can sound like a dolphin.
What?
Stop.
All right, you know Morgan Freeman.
I love it. Anybody got anything else?
Chris, are you alright today?
That's something. That was kind of weak. You drowned it out a little bit.
No, it's like the Joker's laugh.
No, I am. I just not in his ring. Kathy, laugh for me.
There's a serious laugh.
She has some hair movement though. That's the spice in her. That's what that
There's a
is.
serious laugh. There's the
What happened to my hair?
laugh where you sound like a nerd and you're like snorting, and then there's that.
Yeah, I
laugh that
snort.
scares people.
I snort on occasion. There you go.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
He said he got you Thursday.
You got me Thursday?
Don't believe she said over
Well, she said Friday.
You're
I
thirsty?
think you don't want to
Telling her.
go Friday.
Greg's like, stop telling all the secrets. He's kind of getting off. All right. Now that we're all awake again.
My boy, no, my boy is more in my.
I wasn't awake.
I had to say man, really. He's more choice than that.
She digging
Yeah, ain't got a job, ain't go to school.
Woo! All right, we're done.
I got you.
I'll make you laugh again. Okay, so 4. 4. That was a stupid 4.
4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. Keep going. 4 times 5 is...
You're making my job really easy.
Get that Morgan Freeman voice going.
Ooh, we have Morgan Freeman? Oh, that's right, you do voices, don't you? I need Morgan Freeman, go.
4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 32. 4 times 32.
4 times 32. Yeah, go ahead, what's 4 times 32?
4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 10 is 40. And that's where we're stopping. No,
And that's where we're stopping.
You
Did I do it? Did it sound like that? I know 11 and 12 are on there, but obviously I don't write well enough to get them on the board. So we'll go back to it.
50 miles.
15 miles.
No, it was 100. That's what it was. Tom crossed over 100 miles of shit.
5 times 1 is?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's easy.
Well, in that case, if it's easy.
It is. That's one of the easiest ones. Fives. Everybody know their fives.
Why does everybody know their 5?
Because it's been drilled in our brains since like 1st grade.
Right.
2nd grade.
I can get my numbers out of the 5.
So yeah, did you know that Morgan Freeman did like
Oh, I did
one
that.
of those advertisements for Obama? Pretty
I did.
cool.
I saw somebody post about that. It's like, how do you lose when Morgan Freeman's on your side?
Exactly. It's like,
Who's losing?
God, you know who's losing. Ron.
That's right.
Because he ain't got Morgan Freeman back.
If you got Morgan Freeman, you have Morgan Freeman. You don't have anything.
Yeah.
This is the land of Morgan Freeman. If he ran for president, we vote for him.
Exactly. I mean, he was already president in Deep Impact. I mean, he was like the first black president on like in a movie.
He's more.
And he's also like the first
I'd
black
vote for
guy to
Morgan
play
Freeman.
I
God.
got it better. If he was, he got inherited.
Done.
all this.
You can't lose a term
More
for
Freeman.
Freeman.
Okay,
It's getting
so
better.
who notices
Well, but the Republican, who you gonna vote for?
this?
Me.
Grandma.
Don't vote for
The
me.
thing.
Alright,
It's
This?
the thing that just changed around.
and this are the same, but just switched around. I'll be damned. So really, where can I start writing my numbers at now?
Everywhere.
Over here. No.
It is that somebody.
So I'm all the way up to 5 times 6, right? Over here I've got 4 times 6. So I could probably start at 6 times 6.
You should have left it there.
But no, I gotta write the 6s.
Exactly.
Well, I still have to write the rest of them. 6 times 6 is?
3. You mean 6 times 1, right?
36.
No, I just said I don't have to start from there.
Oh, okay.
36.
6 times 7?
42.
Greg got this.
Oh, I got it on my paper.
50.
50?
54.
50's not even an option.
60.
Alright, so now where do I need to start with my 7?
You need to start at 6 times
7
No.
times 5.
7 times 7. What's 7 times 7?
49.
49. 56.
63.
Alright, so I started this one with 6 times 6.
Mm-hmm.
I started this one with 7 times 7. What am I going to start 8s with?
8 times.
Oh! 8 times 8.
16.
Oh, we just
64.
dumped everybody.
64.
64. 8 times 9.
72.
And 8 times 10. Where do I start my 9s at?
9 times 9.
9 times 9 is?
81.
9 times 10 is?
90.
Alright. What do we notice? Hey, I was just going to get that. What do we notice about all of our 10s?
And 10.
That number and a 0, right? 6 and a 0. 8 and a 0. 7 and a 0.
That was,
Interesting. Who knows the 9 trick?
I do.
What is it?
Like, you gotta, see, like, 9 times 3, and you, like, take your fingers, put on that one, it's like 27. So, yeah, 9 trick.
The 9 trick. Anybody else know it? Do you want to know it?
What do you say?
There's a 9s trick. Some crazy person came up with this way back in like the Middle Ages or something. I don't know. Everybody take your hands like this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching?
I do that anyway.
You put your hands up like this.
Like you go to jail, like police taking you
No, that's like this.
Nah, they like. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got our 10 fingers, right? Bring your pinky down. 9 times 1 is 9.
Mm-hmm.
If you can bend your fingers, I can't bend all mine like this. But 9 times 2, you pull it on your second finger, is 18. So you've got your 1 and 8. 9 times 3 is 27. So here's your 2. I can't bend my finger that well. And here's my 7. 9 times 4 is 36. So here's my 3 and my 6, because my thumb counts right here. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 9, or 9 times 8, no wait, where am I at? 9 times 9, yeah, is 81. And 9 times 10, so that 10th finger, and you always have to go left to right, but 9 times 10 is 90, so 9 and a 0. That will work every time, but you have to start from the left and go right. And you have to remember that the finger that you're pulling down is like a divider between the numbers. But other than that, you're good. Tomorrow, we're going to have things called like frenzies, where I'm going to pass out a paper, and you have a very short amount of time to answer it. I will pass it out to you. You will not flip it over until I say so. I will time you. You will do as many as you can.
Of what?
Of multiplication. This will not be for grade, but we're doing it to build up your speed. Because when you leave my class, if you still have to pull out a calculator to do basic math, I'm going to strangle everyone. Right? Keep this. This is for you. Keep this. Give me the greater than less than. Please and thank you. Have a nice day. No, keep that. That's for you.
But look, Sean,
Thank you.
you know all the paperwork.
Thank you. Are these old worksheets too? Mm-hmm. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
I guess we'll see if they got bus passes. I hope they
Me
do.
too. I swear.